Hi, it's Johan here again with another 2-minute drill. I'm going to talk about delegation and delegating to create empowerment. If you as a leader want to empower other people so they are able to grow and do more work and more advanced work over time, and also take work from you that you can give to them, which means that you can open up possibilities for you to develop as well, you need a model. And one model that you could use I call the leadership funnel. It comes from a bigger model from a professor called Van den Driessen. He's a Dutch person. I took one part out, as I said, I call it a leadership funnel. And let me explain quickly what that looks like and how that can be used. It looks like a funnel because in the beginning you want leaders to be a part of it, and it's wide because leadership involvement is needed. It's not necessarily needed in the bottom. 3 steps in the beginning for the leaders. Problem or opportunity is where you describe what is the actual problem you're trying to solve. So we're not trying to just implement an idea or ask people to do things for us. We try to make sure they understand what the problem is that we try to solve, and then ask them to work on that and come back with an answer. So if you define what the problem is first, preferably with data, that will be perfect. Next step is to describe what is the goal and objective that you want them to achieve. That doesn't necessarily, it can be easy in one sense, but it's not necessarily that simple, because it might be a portion of the whole goal, etc., that you want them to act on. And the third part, which is very rarely done, is to describe what is the criteria for how people need to work to achieve this goal, solving the problem. This one you need to pay attention to, because that's going to describe how the person or the team is actually going to work to solve the problem. So you can relax knowing that if they're following these criteria, they're going to come back with an answer that you will accept. Maybe the solution, it doesn't look exactly like you want it to look, but they follow the criteria to reach the goal. And we're going to be good with that. We don't want to change the criteria when people have done the work. That is the opposite of empowering, which is disempowering people. So if you concentrate on this part, which is the strategical, tactical side, you can delegate, given the line here, the how to the people who do the work. So if we include the people that do the work in the solution, we call that a bottom-up approach. It can create empowerment, and you can also run multiple problem solvings at the same time, because you're good at problem goal criteria, etc., and you audit or follow up, making sure that people are meeting those demands that you set up. Remember that if you have one leadership funnel, the how for you can become a problem for another person, which means that there can be multiple layers here of the leadership funnel. Thank you for listening.